You ever see those guys modeling clothes in catalog? Ever see those guys doing the same thing in their suit? Every time I put on the suit, I gotta go like this. I was just outside, standing in the front going. You know? Anybody ever see those guys that model their underwear in these books? And they smile while they're doing it, they stand out there going.
Welcome back to the golden era of American television. Today, we revisit the most iconic moments on Johnny Carson's legendary sofa. From Eddie Murphy's explosive debut and Martin Short's wild energy, to Michael Landon's charming confessions and Steve Martin's brilliant physical comedy. These are more than just laughs. They are priceless memories that shape the history of global comedy. Let's dive in right now. One, when Johnny Carson met his match, the Muhammad Ali Chaos. During his absolute peak in the 1970s, Johnny Carson commanded 20 million viewers, providing an unprecedented late-night platform for controversial heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali.
Into the hospital, and then they give you a needle, take the count from 10 to 1 backwards, and by the time you get to 7, you're asleep.
Right.
And when I woke up, I couldn't move my teeth. And I got a mirror, and all my teeth were wired, and I almost went crazy. Just the idea I couldn't talk.
That is.
But
Sound like Ed Sullivan when you do that.
I made it pretty good. I made it pretty good.
Breaking a jaw in the ring terrified the legendary champion far less than the nightmare of temporarily losing his famous ability to trash talk.
How'd you take nourishment? All liquid?
Well, yes. This has caused me to be a vegetarian now. I don't eat meat no more. All I eat is fish.
No, really?
Yeah. I didn't think I could make it. I've met people who were vegetarians in the past, and I said, no meat, how do you do it? This is what we might think, but all my food was put in blenders. Like my wife would cook a pot of cabbage and then blend it up, and it would come out like a milkshake, and all you had to do was drink it, the same thing.
Cabbage milkshake?
Yeah.
Although he possessed unparalleled physical strength, the recovering boxing icon was hilariously reduced to drinking pureed cabbage through a straw by his strict wife.
Gonna have to really watch out.
Yeah.
Because musically speaking, if he don't see sharp, he's gonna be flat.
To think that's been inside you for 4 weeks with your jaws wired shut and you couldn't get that one out.
Watch closely as the undisputed king of late-night comedy brilliantly dismantles Ali's carefully rehearsed musical threat with one razor-sharp, absolutely devastating, sarcastic comeback.
Yeah.
So I hate airplanes. I do it, but just the idea of this big thing going through there at 600 miles an hour through turbulence and rain, and just one thing can't happen. And yet it's mechanical, there's so many wires and switches involved, but if one thing happened, up there I'm finished. I never worry about boxing. And the pilot tells me, he said, how can you be a boxer? Are you frightened? And the planes are shaking.
I guess it's all relative, isn't it?
The fearless gladiator bravely absorbed brutal punches from massive opponents, but completely panicked whenever commercial airplanes encountered.
Champions always come on
Used
first.
to have everybody come on and Muhammad Ali guest, and have everybody on first, because everybody stays at home waiting to see me. Now.
Why don't you go beat up Kreskin?
So
you can beat up Kreskin, you can come on last.
Could anyone else successfully hijack the carefully planned schedule of America's biggest television show? Observe how this massive ego completely overpowers the helpless host.
Because it weakens the fire. Now,
same with boxers.
Do you have to stay virginal as it is before a fight? I was only interested as an academic question. I'm not trying to check into your personal life.
A fellow as handsome as you are, and as popular as you are, Johnny Carson. I imagine if you walk down the street in Cleveland or Washington, New York, and if somebody see him, I mean, every day he's in everybody's house. Who don't know Johnny Carson? I mean, do you have much trouble with girls when you go out and you're trying to...
No, well, that's not the... Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What kind of answer is that? That wasn't
Perhaps I can phrase it better for Mohammed.
Attempting to probe into extremely sensitive personal matters, the host immediately became a stuttering mess when the boxer aggressively turned the tables.
And it cost me about some $170,000 to complete. I have a log cabin, training quarters, big couple of bunkhouses, a restaurant, and we have horses, stables. And I built all of this just to get away from my wife.
Well, then you've answered the
Way
question.
up on the mountain. See, so.
And there it is, every day up and down the mountain. I'm making a joke. A little joke there. A little joke.
If their legendary dynamic seemed constantly combative, it beautifully masked a profound mutual respect that forever changed how mainstream media handled fiercely outspoken athletes. 2. Breaking live TV, Jim Carrey's unforgettable debut.
This young man is a young impressionist from Toronto and a little bit different. And he's going to be starring in a new series for NBC this January called The Duck Factory. He's also been in Hollywood about 10 months and created quite a bit of excitement. This is his first appearance on American television. Would you welcome Jim Carrey? Jim?
Hello? My name is Jim Carrey. I'd like to do some impressions for you tonight, if you'll just give me a minute.
Behind his seemingly nervous and youthful appearance, Jim Carrey unleashed a perfectly controlled, chaotic energy without relying on any safe or predictable comedy scripts.
30 years ago today, I was attacked by a dog. I was standing in the street screaming, trying to get the vicious dog off my leg. I just never knew it would ever lead to this. One, two, party in the county jail. Then bells and they began to wail. Bell jumping out, the joint began to swing. So hold the night down, just put sing that rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale block. Who's dancing to the jazz rock? Who's dancing to the jazz rock? Who's dancing to the jazz rock? All right, man.
Although he faked a painful animal attack story, the clever comedian smoothly transformed his spastic kicking motions into iconic rock and roll dance moves.
You know, I think I've probably spent my entire life staring in the mirror. I have. But I haven't been staring at me. I've been staring at Leonid Brezhnev. Jack Nicholson. Bruce Dern.
The physical comedy genius aggressively stretches his elastic facial muscles to perfectly capture the exact psychological essence of famous cultural icons within a single second.
Clint Eastwood. Charles Bronson. Michael Landon smiling.
Utilizing powerful micro-expressions without speaking any words, the young performer instantly morphed into the most intimidating and gritty action stars on the silver screen.
James Dean. E.T. the extraterrestrial.
Exaggerating a standard television father figure's wholesome smile effectively turns a warm expression into an incredibly awkward, slightly creepy, and undeniably hilarious satirical moment.
Charles Nelson Riley, the extraterrestrial.
To completely break traditional comedic logic, Jim wonderfully combines a flamboyant actor with a wrinkled alien to showcase his beautifully bizarre and limitless imagination.
My favorite, My Three Sons.
Charlie. Charlie Robbie. Chip chop Charlie Robbie.
Steve! These kids are starting to drive me crazy! Ernie, take Tramp outside!
Oh, okay, Uncle Charlie.
This one-man theater, who rapidly shifts attitudes and body postures in a flash, demonstrates an absolute mastery of flawless comedic timing and pacing.
Kermit the Frog here, Thank you, it's great to be here. I'd like to sing a song that came out in 1979. It was a big hit for me. And here to sing it with me, let's hear it for that hug, that sensuous sound, Miss Piggy Ray! Oh, Kermit, my love, my beloved Kermit. You mean toi and moi? We're going to sing a song together alone. Hit it, maestro.
If you want to understand true artistic dedication, watch how he fearlessly commits to singing an emotional ballad using a nasal puppet voice.
And have you heard voices? I heard you calling my name. Fat chance. This the sweet sound that calls the young sailors. My voice could be one in the sea.
I've heard it too many times to ignore it.
It's something that I'd like to beat a console. So they will find it, the rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Wa-da-da-dee-da-da-doo. Wa-da-da-da-da-dee-da-doo.
Jim Carrey.
Three, the ultimate prank. Don Rickles crashes Frank Sinatra's interview.
I grew up with you, listened to your music in high school and so forth. It just occurred to me, crazy thought this afternoon. When you're in a romantic mood and you're trying to make out, whose records do you put on? I've spent a lot of nice evenings listening to your music, and I just wonder who Frank listens to.
Oh, I play Jerry Fail or some of those.
Interesting concept.
Yes, it is. But I can answer that by telling you that in those lovely moments.
Behind the cameras, Frank Sinatra, Johnny Carson, and Don Rickles maintained a long friendship based on respect. Observe how quickly a formal late-night conversation can completely derail.
Gee, you look good, Don.
Well, that's it for me. Why don't you guys get with the band? Hey, Frank, it's good to see you. I just was hanging around in the hall, and they said Frank Sinatra's here, and I've never met him, you know. And I get the chills.
You'll excuse us once you
Certainly, certainly.
Although Don acts like a stranger here, he eventually served as a pallbearer at Sinatra's funeral. The upcoming interaction proves that no topic remains completely off-limits.
Marco Mangananzo was hurt.
Marco Mangananzo?
Fambino Bombazzo. 2 bullets in the head Thursday. Now this you don't believe.
Using these Italian jokes, the comedian brought insult humor to a national audience. Watch the shifting power dynamic brilliantly unfold right before your very eyes.
Excuse us, Johnny, you're from the Midwest, you're busy going, is the truck loaded? Guido says hi. He hasn't had a chance to talk to you. And from Jersey City, your good friend, Bubani Umbazzo.
What's
He
his name?
started his car with your album on.
His 100 appearances on this program gave Rickles the power to control the stage. Such spontaneous moments truly represent the absolute peak of their legendary television chemistry.
That's funny. But I tell you, I'm a Jew and you're an Italian. And here we have what? And this is a great Irishman. This is America.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's why I just want to say, before we go any further, for 14 years, Johnny Carson kept saying, do you really know Frank? And I want you to know, Frank, I worship you and I love you. I really mean this.
Do you know, Rickles once told Sinatra to hit someone during their first meeting. Surprisingly, the most personal boundaries are about to be hilariously crossed.
Of course, since I'm a kid, I used to blow in girls' ears and hear you go, la-da-da-dee, and do it my way. I need a girl so bad. I love my wife, but she's ill. But you just got married, Frank. I just can't picture him on the wedding night standing in the room going, and did it all, and I suppose it's my way. And Barbara, his wife, is going, Frank, when you get a minute.
Laughing at these insults shows that Frank understood and accepted his friend's behavior. To close this segment, a legendary backstage anecdote finally comes to light.
Can I tell a story about what this man did to me once? You may have known or heard about this. It was a true story. This is a long time ago, long before Don got married. I was eating dinner in a restaurant in New York, and I was sitting with some friends, and he came over to the table, and he said, Frank, do me a favor, will you? He said, I'm sitting with a very pretty girl, and I'm trying to make out, you know, and he said, I told her I know you, and she really doesn't believe me. Would you stop by the table? I said, all right. I was just about finished. I was down to the espresso, and finally he went back, and I walked by the table, and I said, how are you, Don?
If anyone questions the value of late-night television, this unscripted encounter created a permanent broadcasting legacy. True friendship makes the best comedy of all. 4. How 20-year-old Eddie Murphy changed comedy forever.
I've been in, this is nice, California. I've been out in here for about 3 days. If anybody see me walking around, I have to explain. I had the same suit on for 3 days because I like this suit. I bought it from the catalog, and I enjoy it. You ever see those guys modeling clothes in the catalog? Ever see those guys doing the same thing in their suit? Every time I put on the suit, I gotta go like this. I was just outside, standing in the front going.
On January 1st, 1982, 20-year-old Eddie Murphy brought his raw television energy to America's biggest stage. Watch him turn a star.
Anybody ever see those guys that model their underwear in these books? And they smile while they're doing it, they stand out there going. Did you notice these guys never have no bulge? Did you ever check that out? And they're standing there in front of millions of people, smiling. First of all, if I didn't have no bulge, I would not be modeling no underwear. Okay? And second of all, I damn sure wouldn't be smiling.
Laughing aloud, the host gave his guest a green light to cross strict censorship lines. Prepare for a beloved childhood icon to face a ruthless comedic dissection.
Johnny said something about buckwheat a little earlier. He was talking about buckwheat. And I did buckwheat on my show, right? And the name buckwheat, I started thinking, right? I'm from a predominantly black family. And I have yet to run into a relative named Buckwheat at a cookout, you know? You can't just walk off the streets and walk up to somebody and say, hey, how you doing? My name's Tom, what's yours? Oh, my name's Buckwheat, man, nice to meet you. Yeah, Buckwheat, that's my name. No, I'm serious. I ain't got no last name, Buckwheat, that's it. I'm serious.
Although famous for playing buckwheat, Murphy used his own family background to mock tired racial stereotypes. This naming concept will soon reach a new level of absolute absurdity.
You know how most people name after their father? Me and Farina was named after their father's favorite breakfast. Buckwheat San Farina. My mama named all the kids after cereal, man. That's my little sister over there. Her name's Shredded Wheat. Yeah, and those are my twin brothers over there, Quisp and Quake, right there. And that's my littlest brother right there. He's a little slower than everybody else. His name is Special K. That's my big sister. She a prostitute. Her name is Trix.
Personifying breakfast cereal brands as a dysfunctional family showcases his unique observational comedy style. Anticipate a street-smart upgrade for one of America's most serious and respected professions.
I'm gonna quit show business. Making my announcement. I'm gonna become a Secret Service man. It's the truth. Because they have no black Secret Service men, and we would make better Secret Service men than white people, truthfully. Why? Because we're more menacing. We are. See, we have a different rhythm to us. We see somebody that looks suspicious, we just walk over to the guy and say, excuse me, man, you crowding Mr. President.
The legendary host stepped back and allowed Eddie's street rhythm to dominate the entire studio. Public attention now shifts to a wild and unprecedented political scenario.
Then I'm gonna run for president, because we haven't had any black presidents lately either, have we? Somebody black should run. It'd be different. There's nothing to lose. It'd be fun, man. It can't get no worse than it's been the past 100 years. I figured, why not take the risk? Everybody's afraid to run, though, because they know that even though it's 1982, it's still a risky business to be the first black president. You know, you have to give speeches like this. My fellow Americans, as the president, I feel we the people must get together and join hands. Oh, you watch these people over there? I don't think they're too happy about this. He won't stand still. The black dude in the back going, hey, that ain't funny.
To understand his courage, you must recognize the risk of joking about presidential assassinations in 1982. Finally, a luxury car feature will transform into a hilarious urban nightmare.
But I bought my car from like a black dealer, so it got a different rhythm to it. You leave your lights on, the car say, hey man, you left your lights on. I said the lights is on, man. Damn, what, you blind and deaf? That basically is the only thing that changed. I still live in the same neighborhood with the new car, and it's kind of tough, man. The other day I got inside the car and put the key in to start it up, and the car said, say, man, somebody stole your battery.
If an invitation to the couch was Hollywood's golden ticket, this historic performance made Eddie a global superstar. That raw confidence changed the face of American comedy forever.
That's funny stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me do this. We'll come back in just a second. Okay. There we are.
5. Master of Mimicry, Martin Short steals the show.
And you're healed. Yeah. And you'll walk. And if you'll send the check to PTL today. Have you kicked in to help Jim and Tammy get their down payment for PTL yet?
Yes, I saw her in the street of the Palisades, Pacific Palisades.
Yeah?
I saw them walking into Hugh's Pharmacy.
Really?
She smiled, a hunk of makeup fell off. She was very good, though. She caught it like that. She's obviously done it before.
So how you been?
I'm good.
Bringing his wild television energy to the stage, the master impressionist transformed the guest chair into an explosive solo act. Watch him use a notorious televangelist scandal to warm up the crowd.
Wait a second, where is it? We recently went to Jamaica, and I was stunned to find out, my wife and I, that they had put on the $20 bill the likeness of James Coco on their 20, which I didn't realize. So that is a gift for you, and
In a way, I don't know who the gentleman is. I hope we're not making fun of the currency.
President, but doesn't that look like James Coco?
The late James Coco, yeah, nice man.
But I thought it was just their 20, but then I realized on their 5 there's a picture of James Coco like holding out his pants like that.
What's $20 now? $20 in Jamaican, is that? I don't know what the rate of currency exchange is.
It can't be.
What were you doing in Jamaica? Just
Dropping his professional guard, the legendary host leans back to enjoy his guests' absurd storytelling skills. Next, a portly Hollywood actor makes a surprise appearance on Caribbean Currency.
It's interesting, truthfully, the fascinating thing about watching the telethon is you look at it and you start it and you applaud, and Jerry comes out with all this energy. Yeah! Oh, show me, do me, tote-board Ed, yeah! And then you phone in your donation, you go about your life, and you tune in a couple times, and then you go to bed and you sleep maybe 12 hours, and you wake up and you kind of like this, honey, get the coffee. Don't jump on Daddy till he has his coffee. And I turn on the TV, and Jerry's going, that's a nice Phoenix. That's a good Phoenix. You make me feel good a lot. Yeah.
Although currently a comedy superstar, this Canadian native honed his mimicry skills through imaginary attic talk shows during childhood. Prepare to witness a classic American charity event face a ruthless parody.
I wasn't familiar with that process because the face looks human and the rest, what do you call it?
It's called photo motion. Colossal film in San Francisco. Wonderful company did it. And it's so strange. What you have to do is you have to, if I'm walking in, you have to do it half motion. So it's, oh, yes, that's very good. And they're snapping your picture, and then you have to dance like this. Yes. It's really if I keep doing Grimly, that would be me at 84,
yes,
in a show called This Must Be Showbiz.
You said...
oh, I must say, and getting applause. It's the same thing, except I'm doing it now. It's called photo motion.
Serving up continuous setup questions proves Johnny was mesmerized by Martin's bizarre physical comedy routines. A popular character, sporting spiked hair, will soon unleash his craziest dance moves.
But this is what happened this night. Anyway, so I'm doing it stage, I'm doing the hairdresser, and I'm doing the person's hair, and I'm saying, I'm so sick and tired, oh, look at Liz Taylor. She looks wonderful now that she's thin. Of course, I know Liz personally,
You're kidding.
Absolutely. In 1968, when she and Dickie were staying at the Roosevelt Hotel, I did Liz's makeup. I remember this one day, I was doing Liz's eyes, and they really are violet, too. It's freaky.
You're kidding.
I know, I was live. And Dickie kind of came bursting in the hotel room, and the two of them got into the most vitriolic argument I've ever seen. I mean, I literally freaked out. And they shoved me into a washroom with a bottle of scotch. Remember vividly, in 15 minutes, I drank the bottle, got drunk, and sobered up again. I mean, I was literally freaking out. So I look into the audience.
This versatile comedian, who later hosted his own daytime program, blended Carson's sophistication with pure sketch show madness. A gossipy perspective will reveal the chaotic truth behind Hollywood's romance of the century.
And I used to do the Martin Short Show. I was on every other week. Andy Williams and I had a deal. This is when I'm 14. In my mind.
Oh, in your mind?
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't know Andy. Still haven't met him.
Yeah.
But we had a deal, and I was on 8:30 Mondays, NBC. And I typed the things up for TV Guide. Marty's guest will be Tony Bennett. Marty will sing. And I had the applause record. I'd put it on. I'd interview. I'd have guests. Tony would come out and... When Joanna left me, and I'd sit down and, so Tony, yeah, I love to sing. I got another one, but I can't remember the title, but I'll do the top note, Mr. Sunshine for me, because every song ends that way.
That's right, way up here.
To provide the perfect platform for his guest, the late-night king deliberately remains silent during a vocal showcase. Pure nostalgia hits when legendary 70s singers get resurrected through an impossibly high-pitched voice.
I used to do that, and I still teach my kids. I teach my kids impersonations.
Oh, yeah. Well, they'll end up, probably doing this
We're
stuff.
writing a book, Damn You Daddy Sir, or something. And then he gave me an outfit, and he made me do...
If you consider that he once impersonated Betty Davis, right beside her on this very couch, you understand his audacity knows no bounds. With just a flick of the wrist, he permanently redefined the art of television mimicry. America's Dad Unfiltered, Michael Landon's hilarious confessions.
Don't worry about a gardener. I'm taking care of all of it. It was a 1.5-acre dune. Nothing. So I went out and I rented a rototiller, which I thought was a thing about like so. It turned out to be 7 feet long. Big motor. A blade. You ground up the ground, right?
Right.
I set this thing for 18 inches down to dig it all up. And I'm running through my yard and I'm thinking, no wonder these construction people, they don't care. They throw pipe here, they throw pipe there. They make a mess. I'm throwing pipe over the hill. 3.5 hours I throw pipe over the hill.
The ultimate television father figure, Michael Landon, eagerly shattered his own flawless image through hilarious tales of domestic disaster. Watch how he obliterates his backyard using heavy agricultural machinery.
Well, when you do a weekly show, an hour show, you start shooting at 6:37 and you go right through the day, right?
Yeah, and I got a lot of cutting and other stuff to do. So I decided this weekend to pick up on all the stuff I hadn't done. And my wife sleeps rather late. I thought she was a vampire for 12 years. So...
Does that cause problems? I mean, you have to get up...
No, as long as she only bites my throat.
Yeah, I see, of course. No, I didn't mean that. I mean, you...
Despite appearing on 22 magazine covers, the legendary actor always positioned himself as the helpless victim in his own household. An upcoming dark comparison about his spouse promises massive laughs.
So I boil the water. Now I decide to do the important things. Clean the ovens. We have automatic ovens, right? I flip on clean on 4 ovens.
That's good.
But I don't put the shields up.
Oh,
now I'm sitting there drinking my coffee, and it's like 4 television sets exploding.
The glass?
Right in your face. The glass breaks. My wife's not up yet, so I'm not in trouble.
Johnny's uncontrollable laughter validates the sheer magnetic power of his guests' vivid physical storytelling. Modern kitchen technology suddenly transforms into a row of ticking time bombs.
So I go into the dining room, and I want to clean the chandelier. I got a beautiful chandelier there. I start to clean. Each candle at a time, and I'm thinking, dynamite. It looks incredible, and I keep turning it. Do another candle, turn it. I swear to you on my life, I unscrew it right out of the ceiling. I now have the most incredible lazy Susan into my dining room table that you've ever seen.
Accustomed to directing and writing his own series, Landon applies that exact structural precision to every comedic punchline. A harmless cleaning chore prepares to take an utterly absurd detour.
And when that thing explodes, it really goes, right?
But it doesn't upset my wife. She came down that morning for her tea. She has to have tea and a donut. Hot tea with lemon and a donut. My wife sat there, and she looked at the ovens like it was the morning show. Sipping the tea, she didn't know anything was wrong.
And all the fronts are out of the ovens.
Gone.
That's a nice woman you live with.
She's a wonderful
sweet
gal.
that she wouldn't, do something like that.
Asking the perfect leading question allows the veteran host to construct an ideal springboard for the final joke. The morning aftermath exposes a display of almost unbelievable nonchalance.
You work with children in the show. Are kids, actors, difficult to work with, honestly?
The only thing that makes it difficult working with children is that they know their lines. And it's very embarrassing for the adults.
Oh, you mean they go home and they memorize them and really got it cold?
They have it down. So you can't fool around with them. If you don't say your line, the kid's going, they say the line right to you.
It's interesting. We got a small film clip from...
Even with a career defined by working alongside child actors, he openly confesses feeling inferior to their photographic memories. The embarrassing truth behind those heartwarming family scenes finally surfaces.
Okay, Bobby, you want to roll it? Watch the monitors in the studio. This is part of the episode tomorrow, right?
Right.
Wait a minute. What was that last... That was a part of the dramatic plot tomorrow, throwing the dynamite in the outhouse?
It's a little eye-opener.
I hadn't seen that. I figured, knowing you, I figured you got to throw something in there. Were you holding that spike now when the guy was...
Yes, I was, with a giant rubber mallet.
Maintaining absolute deadpan seriousness, Johnny acts as a willing accomplice in executing a spectacular bait and switch on the studio audience. Expect pure cinematic chaos rather than tense emotional drama.
Does she stay up to watch the show? Obviously she does, because
Certainly
she sleeps
does.
late. How about
My kids stay up to watch the show.
Do they like it?
That isn't the point, John. The show is on from 8 to 9.
Right.
My kids have their choice. They can stay up till 9. They
This
can have a severe beating at 8.
unapologetic dark humor explains exactly why
like the
millions
show.
of viewers embraced him as a permanent member of their own families. That fearless comedic spirit eternally secures his broadcasting legacy. 7. The Great Flydini, Steve Martin's masterpiece of pantomime.
Over the years, The Tonight Show has presented and introduced some of the greatest magicians in the world. But there is no one who quite compares to my first guest tonight. This is a particular interest of mine, and I'm very proud to present this gentleman's amazing illusions. Would you welcome the Great Flydini?
A magician, banjo player, and master of anti-comedy, Steve Martin utilized Carson's formal introduction to create the perfect, contrasting backdrop. The upcoming silent performance will shatter all contemporary television standards. By maintaining an emotionless expression, the comedian transformed a sensitive physical space into a charming humor machine. The absurdity of these props prepares to reach a brand new plateau. Constantly extracting bizarre objects demonstrates his flawless physical staging mindset. This character's emotional restraint is about to face its ultimate test. Although executing numerous ridiculous actions, his absolute seriousness remains the true anchor of this magnetic routine. The legendary host stands ready to close the stage with a sharp observation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen some amazing effects, ladies and gentlemen, over the years, but you have to admit Flydini has shown us more than we ever wanted to see in magic. Please, let's bring him back for a little bow. The great Flydini, ladies and gentlemen.
If the guests' crazy antics generated storms of laughter, Carson's ambiguous punchline serves as the perfect finishing touch, grasping this quiet rhythm shaped an irreplaceable late-night legacy.
We'll be back in a moment. Stay where you are.
These moments are more than entertainment. They are the priceless legacy of the Johnny Carson era. From Eddie Murphy to Michael Landon, the laughter remains timeless across decades. We have just closed a nostalgic journey through comedy's greatest legends. Whose performance impressed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below.